Namaste and welcome to another episode. Today we are going to make a soup, a very comforting soup, something that is absolutely healthy and also very comforting for your tummy. Especially on the days that you don't feel like eating a lot of food and you would wish that your food was liquefied. This is a perfect recipe for those days. A pumpkin soup which is flavoursome and thick, which will fill you up, but it's going to be very easy on your digestion. Let's look at what we need to make this soup. So for this soup we will need a small piece of pumpkin, some fenugreek seeds, some dry red chili, about some freshly removed coconut milk and salt to taste. So let's begin by de-seeding and removing the skin of this pumpkin. And save them seeds. We put them aside, dry them in the sun and grow more pumpkin. You can leave the pumpkin skin on if your vegetable is organic. The skin carries a lot of nutrition, so it's good if you can include it in your soup. But if you have children or people who don't really like to see the skin in the soup, you can remove it for them. Now that the pumpkin is de-seeded and the skin is off, let's chop it up into small cubes. And now we're going to cook up our red pumpkin with a little bit of seasoning and then blend it in a mixie. So let's heat the pan to cook the red pumpkin. So now that the pan is heated up, let's add in about a tablespoon of coconut oil. The oil starts to bubble up. We're going to add about half a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. Add the red chili as per your taste and liking. I am putting a very small bit because it's a soup. If it's meant for somebody who is recovering from a health problem, or if it's when you're not feeling very good or uneasy and you want to have some comforting food, add less chilies. But yes, if this soup is for an evening dinner or just like for casual taste and flavors, you can add in the chili. And now once the red chilies looked fried, let's add in our chopped red pumpkin, give it a little stir, make sure all the pumpkin pieces are nicely coated with the fenugreek flavored oil. So now we can see that the pumpkin is beautifully roasted. All of the pieces are nice and spotted. I'll show you one here. This is how we want all the pieces to look, nice and spotted. That's when we know it's absolutely roasted and none of it is raw. I've ground the roasted pumpkin flavored with fenugreek. I'm going to put it back onto the heat. So while I was grinding the paste, of course it was not easy. So I had to add about half a cup of water to it to grind it into a smooth paste. And now because we are making a soup, we can make it a little more slurry. So just a quick recap, we have fried diced pumpkins along with some coconut oil and fenugreek seeds and a little bit of dry red chilies. We added a little bit of water to grind it into a paste. And now to this, I'm going to add some coconut milk, about 1/3 cup of. To know how you can remove fresh coconut milk at home, just press on the eye link here and watch the other recipe. We made some black rice gruel with the coconut milk and you can see the entire procedure of removing coconut milk in that video. Now we'll just add some salt to taste. You can even add some pepper if you like. Just a little bit since we already have the chili in it. Mix it all up and there, once this starts to simmer a little bit, our pumpkin fenugreek soup is ready. Now let's plate it up.